Hello everyone, Glass Half Dead here, and in the new edition of Kill Team, which from this video onwards shall now simply be Kill Team because I'm tired of differentiating, Games Workshop mixed up the list building. There are pros and cons to what they've done. I've liked it for some teams. For example, very oddly, possibly, I think it's great for Marines. It's making me actually want to play them, unlike in the last edition where I kind of hated them. The fire team construction has been streamlined, and now if you want to assemble a full kill team, you just look at the name of the fire team, put that into the GW website and buy that box. But as every faction now needs 2 fire teams, most factions are going to need 2 boxes to get you playing the game. Well, here's my rundown of single box fire teams for every faction that has them, and also pointing out the ones that don't. And of course this is Compendium only, as we don't know enough about the kill team specific teams to really comment on them yet. But first, if you're a subscriber to my channel, I'd like to give you a big double hello. Such a wholesome sound, of course. If you would like a delightful double pleasantry in the next video, subscribe now and let's get straight into it with Space Marines. Space Marines are, as always, the exceptions. They are the exceptional, but I don't mean that like they're good. All of their teams are single box kill teams, apart from scouts that will need 2 boxes, and, crazily, infiltrators, which will actually give you 2 teams in a single box. 5 infiltrators, 5 incursors. Actually making them the best box for value for money out there. So consider infiltrators, which are also just really good, by the way. Yeah. Which takes us to Grey Knights. Now this is a 1 box team, very obviously. They were in the last edition. I've kind of mained them. Will I main them in the new edition? I don't know. But they're kind of cool, I'm not going to lie. Great to make characters out of. I'm getting way off track. The Strike team gives you 10 models with enough gunner and weapon options to run basically everything you want. I am going to go into more detail in a later video about how you can create these teams properly. In fact, that might well be the next video, but this is the 1 box team. I'm not really telling you how to do each team, it's just you can do it. Imperial Guard actually cannot do it. Admech can't do it either, but only just. They're missing a single model. So sad. RIP Admech. Adepta Sororitas actually have 2 options, either Battle Sisters or Repentia, which are both valid 1 box teams. Talons of the Emperor, of course, is a 1 box of Custodian Guard. You're sorted. Personally, I actually much prefer how Custodian Wardens look, and I just proxied them. But do be aware that the Custodian Warden box doesn't have any shields, and you probably will want to have shield options. Now with the Heretic Astartes, 1 box of Chaos Space Marines gives you 10, and you only need 6. So in fact, that's something we're about to find out. In basically any Space Marine team can run a 1 box kill team. How are you getting cultists? Don't even ask. You're not. Don't buy them. Who knows where they are? They must be getting a release soon because you can't buy them. Anyway, Daemons are a minimum of 2 boxes, so they can't do a 1 box. Craftworld can do a 1 box kill team with their Guardian Defenders, just 10 of them. Drukhari can actually make 2 1 box kill teams as well, both Cabalites and Witches. Out of these 2, personally I prefer the Cabalites more than the Witches, but to each their own. Harlequins are the only team really to get a straight downgrade from the previous edition when it comes to boxes required. They used to be a relatively infamous 1 box kill team, but now they 100% need 2 boxes, as you get 6 in the box, but their team is now 8 models. Good for the team, bad for the 1 box buyer. Greenskins can also, oddly, who knew they were a faction, right? Who knew? Can actually run 2 1 box fire teams, but one of them is kind of dumb. The first is a box of boys, the second is a box of the new Commando operatives. But if you're thinking of buying the new box of Commandos and running them as all default Commandos, please can I introduce you to the Octarius box? Please go and play that faction, not Greenskins. Necrons are out of luck, although if you really want to, you can easily convert a single box of Warriors bought from the 40k Recruit edition. Therefore you will also get 5 Assault Intercessors, and then convert 5 of your warriors into 5 flayed ones by just cutting off the bayonets of some of your guns and putting them on the fists of your warriors. They'll technically be on the wrong size base, but you can buy bases off eBay for like £2, so just go and do that, honestly. Tau can run a single firebox kill team. Actually, probably most people thought they couldn't, but if you buy the Fire Warrior box, run them as 2 Fire Warrior fire teams, and take at least 2 drones, and that's basically the whole box used, with the option of swapping out 1 Fire Warrior for a turret if you want. Very nice. Kroot are obviously a hard no, sadly. Tyranids are also a hard no unless you happen to buy Space Hulk, which I think is a little bit out of the scope of this, of Kill Team really. But that would give you your 10 Genestealers there. But sadly, Genestealers are actually sold in boxes of 8, not the 5 or 10 required for fire teams. Finally, Genestealer Cults are also a hard no, which is a bit of a shame, but does kind of run to the theme of Genestealer Cults, where they're one of the most expensive factions in 40k. Like, point for point, they're a very expensive faction. Same here, apparently. And that's it, super quick. That's the full rundown of Compendium 1-box fire teams. Personally, I think this has been good for all Marine teams. As I mentioned at the start, this streamlining of list building is making me actually interested in Marines. I've painted up 5 models, 5 infiltrators, and I'm having a decent time. Is pretty exciting for me as someone that has never wanted to dig into the faction with a billion data sheets and buying 6 boxes to use a single model from each for an optimum team. I've never been into that. And when it comes to the upcoming Kill Team specific teams, so far both the Veteran Guard and the Commandos are perfectly viable from a single box, which is great. But they are also not technically fully fleshed out rosters with every possible choice. So you could buy 2 boxes for the full roster of both teams. We also don't know what's coming next for Kill Team faction boxes. The rumours are that Tau are just getting an upgrades through for Pathfinders, and then does that mean a single Pathfinder team will be your entire Kill Team? Or are you going to have to still be able to mix them with Stealth Suits and Fire Warriors? We just don't know yet. Anyway, if you made it to the end of the video, a big thank you. Watching to the end of a video, leaving a thumbs up, a comment, and subscribing really is one of the best things you could do to help a growing YouTube channel. So in return, I would like to give you a big triple hello. Wow, what a payment direct debited directly into your bank account. This has been Glass Half Dead. I hope you've had a good day and continue to have a good day. Goodbye. Okay, it is 10:45 PM on Wednesday. So I've had the kit, so it turned up Friday. So I've had it, let's say Friday was a no-go, alright? Let's say Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And something we found out today is that pre-orders are going up the 14th, which is a thing, but it also means that, so you're going to know about this because I'm allowed to talk about this stuff from the 9th onwards, which means that, so I've had it for a week, then it goes up on like the 9th, or something gets announced on the 9th, but pre-orders go up on the 14th. So actually, not only will I and other content creators have had it in their hands for a week, they will then have another week of pre-order. So I think, you know, it does seem like GW heard the incredibly negative, and rightly so, feedback about how long content creators were allowed to have the Dominion box for.